Hi, Night Girl. Are you able to hear me? Because I am not able to check my audio today. Hi, Asher. You can hear me? Okay, that's good. Hopefully, you can hear me loud and clear. Hi, Crystal. Hopefully, you can also see the um, resolution clearly, see the screen clearly. Let me just pop up the app. Asher, yes, I remember you, but I also don't remember you as in like I remember the name Asher, but I kind of like don't remember um when was the interaction. You come to my live was it last week or last week? I've not seen Night Girl before. Any okay. Because last week was P6 science, but I was like standing in for teacher Jolie. Right. Okay, today we're gonna do some P4 revision again. Okay, because it's still the holiday, Christmas coming, New Year is coming, everyone is in holiday mood. I'm not sure if you all will be in the mood to like learn new things or do new things, but I guess it's okay to do some P4 revision and then we can also chit chat a bit about your Christmas next week. Any one of your like going to any Christmas party or um like already receive your Christmas present or anyone of you already know what Christmas present you're getting. Hi, Super. Okay, Kristen, no problem. Where okay, I shouldn't ask you, but okay. Okay, good. I mean I hope you enjoy the trip. Have a good break. And then next year it's gonna be like quite a packed year for you. Next two WL. Next 2 days I'm not coming. You mean WL? You mean like for the TikTok live? Because WL, I don't think you're my current student, right? Day off. Okay. Do you go to every like TikTok live every week? Okay, good. I think that is like very smart of you, right? Because you like is attending free tuition, like it's kind of like free tuition now, okay, but although we don't really do very like intensive studying, but you still get to learn some things, I guess. I hope. All right. I really sad because you're not coming. Is okay. I mean, she should be there for herself, right? To like study and improve on her own. Day off for birthday. When is your birthday, WL? There is no Kahoot today. Yep. Kahoot was it yesterday? Kahoot or yesterday? I'm not very sure. Hmm. Yesterday. Oh, okay. Then Crystal, do you manage to win anything? Mm. Yeah. So those who attend the weekly, like I mean, sorry, the all the lessons, all the TikTok live should know like when to catch it. You got like 12 plays. Okay, maybe you can get a bit more help, get more people to help you next time um during the Kahoot. It's like practically impossible to get first. But there will definitely be someone who got first. I mean, I don't know how they like answer so quickly or but I guess um I guess they should be very good in it. That's why. Okay, we slowly get started. While okay, before I get started, right, let me just talk through. Okay, so remember, if you want to try for the webinar, right, you can definitely try for a free trial lesson. Okay, so the lessons will, like for the P5 science, you'll be taught by me, right? For the P6 science, you'll be taught by teacher Jody, and then for the mathematics, English, right, will be the familiar faces that you see every week during the TikTok live, right? Like teacher Alvin, okay, teacher Lian, teacher Felicia, and teacher Angeline also, right? So okay, she has not started yet. So set 1, set 2. Okay, so if you want to download the worksheet, right, go to the agrader.sg/live. Okay, let me just copy the link and then paste it here. Okay, and then you can scroll downwards, look for all the TikTok live section, and then you'll be able to download today's worksheet. Okay, so let me just go through maybe 1 or 2 questions, okay, and then we will slowly but surely go through today's lesson. Hopefully, we will have some fun, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't want to encourage you all to be spamming the answer, because spamming the answer does nothing, okay? But if you don't spam, I think it's better for people to learn also, right? So try not to spam the answers. I'm sure you are very clever kids. I'm sure you all know what is the answer. I'm sure everybody knows what is the answer, but maybe think of a more intelligent question to ask, okay? So that everybody can benefit from your question and everybody can also learn, all right? Okay, so hi Angel Chin. Okay, yep, let's try to refrain from spamming, all right? Okay, question 1, I think is not a very difficult question. Which one of the following is not a source of heat? Okay, but surprisingly, a lot of students still get this kind of question wrong because of careless mistake, right? You can see that this is bolded and even underlined, but for sure, I think during like P5 or P6, they won't be doing this anymore. I'm sure you know the sun is a source of heat. Okay, if you stand too near the sun, I think you're gonna get burned. Okay, we are already so far away from the sun, right? On a hot afternoon, if you stand in the open field under the sun, you're gonna get toasted, right? So sun is definitely a source of heat. So I'm gonna put a cross. Okay, lighted lamp is also pretty hot, right? If you stand under a lamp, you know those like the stores that sells rice, right? Especially the Cai Fan store, right? They always use very strong light to keep their food warm, right? So lighted lamp is definitely a source of heat also. Okay, and then lighter stove. Okay, lighter stove is also definitely a source of heat. Okay, but woolen um, glove, right? Okay, is not. Okay, but woolen glove is definitely a poor conductor of heat. Okay, but woolen is a poor conductor of heat. Okay, because wool traps a lot of air, and air is a poor conductor of heat, correct? So that is how the woolen glove can help to keep your hands warm. Okay, so the answer will be number 4. I think a lot of you already know what is the answer, but let me just check through the chat. Who are we? Okay, any interesting question to ask? Okay. Um, let me see. Yeah, okay, like I always said, I don't know, like if someone is like rude or always spamming stuff or like trying to be funny, I think they're just trying to be funny lah. Let's just ignore them, okay? And then we just focus on we shouldn't focus on people who are not very nice, all right? Okay, why not 3? Because typically when you see the word light, okay, light also carries a certain amount of heat. Okay, so light has heat. Okay, so I think the very typical question about germination, if you all remember germination, right? Is light needed for germination? Light is not needed, but light do provide warmth, right? So if you put the seed in a bright place, it will receive warmth and then it will germinate. Right, so that is something that you all need to watch out for. Light has heat. So once you see a lighted anything that has light, right, like the lamp, like the stove, okay, definitely has heat. Or definitely is a source of heat, will give out heat. Okay, any other question? If not, okay, I will slowly move move down to question 2. How come there's echo when you're talking? I don't know. How come there's echo? Is there echo when I'm talking? Because Merlin is saying that when I'm talking there's echo. What about the rest of y'all? Do y'all hear the echo, or is it okay? Because I don't think no, okay, Super says that there's no echo. Teacher, which A grader school are you from? I'm teaching at the Sengkang CC branch. If you pass by there on Saturday and if you see me, say hi to me. Okay, but don't stand at one corner and stare at me, because that is a bit creepy. And then I don't know, like, why are you staring at me? Just say hi. Then I will not be so scared. I'm scared you will like attack me or something. Okay, but you probably won't. Most of the kids are very nice. You're in Boon Lay. Boon Lay, there's also a lot of very good teachers, right? Okay. Yes, Kristen, you definitely need to say hi because you're in my class. Okay, so no other question. We try to answer one more question. We move on to question 2. All right, question 2 shouldn't be too difficult also. Okay, yes, Annie, you said teacher. Yes, there is question. Okay, what question do you have? Oh, okay. I will not tell you what is the answer, right? Then that will defeat the purpose of teaching already, right? Okay, let me try to go through this question first. Question 2. Okay, Philip used a frying pan to cook. Okay, as shown below. Okay, I don't know how many of y'all used a frying pan to cook before. Okay, I don't even know if any one of y'all like hold a frying pan before. But if you look at the diagram below, there is this plastic handle, correct? So I'm sure you know that plastic is a poor conductor of heat. Okay, and then typically the body of the pan is made of metal, right? So metal is a good conductor of heat, right? Okay, if you don't know, right, hopefully your house you will have a frying pan. Go and take the frying pan, go and feel it, and touch it. Okay, but don't take it and don't smack anyone. Okay, don't drop it, because if you drop it, you probably will break your towel, right? Okay, so okay, he's able to hold the frying pan using the plastic handle. This is because plastic is okay. So the focus is on plastic, right? So how come there is always a plastic handle, right? So is it because it is a light material? Well, plastic is definitely light, but you need to think of the purpose of it, right? The purpose over here is so that when your hand is like holding on to the pan, right, it's not gonna get burned. Okay, not oops, hot. Okay, it will not get burned. Okay, so whether it is a light material or not, okay, it's not going to matter too much. Plastic also depends, okay, because some plastic are flexible, but in this case, I don't think the plastic on the plastic handle is flexible itself. Okay, you definitely want it to be a poor conductor of heat, correct? Okay, so I think a lot of you already realize, okay, you definitely don't want it to be a good conductor of heat. Okay, but surprisingly, I think a lot of frying pan nowadays, right? I'm not sure about the one in your house. Okay, the one that I have in my house, the handle is actually made of metal. Okay, so there's no plastic part. So I actually need to go and buy an extra kind of like handle to wrap it around, okay, before I can hold the frying pan. Flexible, yes, but once it is wrapped around the handle, you probably don't want it to bend or stretch anymore, right? Okay, so in this case, it will be number 3 for sure. Okay, any question about this question number 2? I think this question number 2 shouldn't be too difficult because it is testing you on like your knowledge on materials, right? Hopefully you know about your materials. Okay, you remember about your properties of material like good conductor of heat, flexible, strong, what else? Okay, roughly around there, right? Okay, any question? Yes, okay, the answer is number 3. Because in this case, this is a frying pan, so you definitely want it to be a poor conductor of heat, okay, so that you can hold onto it, right? If the penguin should be 2, okay, I'm a bit confused. Wait, should be 2? You mean it should be a flexible material? Of course, it will be good if it is a flexible material, but in this case, it is not about flexibility. Okay, because whether it is flexible or not does nothing to change the fact that it will not help you to hold on to the frying pan. Okay, imagine if it is like rubber. Okay, if it is rubber, and then if it is wrapped around the handle, it is going to become very hot. Then the rubber is gonna melt, right? Okay, so it's about heat conductivity, right? Is it a good conductor of heat or poor conductor of heat? All right. So remember to look at the question and understand the main purpose of the object that you're looking at. All right. Okay. Any more question? Like I hope you all don't get confused. Okay. So the answer is not number 2. It is number 3. Okay, wait, let me see if there's any question that I need to address. No, okay, then maybe I will slowly move on to question 3. Okay, 你好老师. Okay, I don't know how to read the Chinese character. I think it's 支付宝 something something something. Okay, hi, how are y'all? Okay, my Chinese is not very good, so try not to type to me in Chinese. I can read simple things like 你好老师. Okay, you're saying hi to me. Okay, of course I know Chinese. I also go through Chinese like y'all. Okay, in primary school I also go through Chinese. Secondary school I also learn Chinese. But my Chinese is quite bad because I don't really like Chinese also. So last time when I was young, I always fail my Chinese, which is why I'm teaching science now. I'm not teaching Chinese. Okay, let's try to do this question 3. Let me read through this question 3 first, all right? Okay, Roger planted a seed and watered it daily. Okay, sorry, watered it every day. He observed the growth of the seed and then recorded the length. Okay, so in this case, he is recording the length. Let me change the color. Okay, because this sounds like something that is very important because this is what he is recording, right? Probably it is the measured variable. Okay, but he recorded the length of 3 different parts. Okay, 3 different parts of young plant X, Y, and Z in the table below. Okay, so I'm not sure what part Roger is measuring, but okay, this is the measured variable, all right? So in this case, because it is a seed and then he water it, right? So probably what he is observing is germination, okay? So he's probably trying to observe germination. Okay, we can see one of the condition over here present. Okay, water. I hope there is warmth and I hope there is gonna be oxygen also. Okay, the question never says so, but I would think that there is going to be the three conditions needed for germination, right? Okay, this question I think is very lengthy. There's a lot of information, so you got to slowly learn to break it down, right? There's no option 5 because we want to have lesser option, right? So less, 4 options will be the best, right? So let's check through, read through the table first. Okay, what do they represent? I am not very sure what is part X, Y, and Z. Okay, but I do see something over here, which is part X is something that grew out, okay, on day 3. Okay, but part Y is something that grew out on day 9. Okay, part Z is the last part that grew out, correct? So if you remember for germination, okay, let me highlight this thing first. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, what's the first part that will grow upon germination? Hopefully you'll still remember that the first thing that will grow is the roots, correct? So which means that upon day 3, germination probably occurred. Okay, and then for part X, we are probably looking at the roots. Okay, so probably the roots will grow first. Okay, then after the roots grow, what's the next thing that will come out? Okay, the next thing that will come out is this part over here, part Y, which is probably the shoot, right? And then part Z is probably the last part, which is the leaf. Okay, so as you're reading through the data, now we have a good idea of which one is the roots, which one is the shoot, and which one is the leaf. Okay, but let me continue with the question first because the question is asking for, based on the table, which of the following is correct. Okay, so there are 3 parts, the green leaf, the root, and the shoot. We already know that the root, okay, is gonna be X. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight the X first. Then part Y, I also figured out that it should be the shoot. Okay, so I am going to highlight part Y for the shoot. Oh, there's only one part Y over here, so I think it should be quite clear what is the answer, alright? Okay, so in this case, the last part should be the leaf, right? The true leaf. Okay, which is going to be part Z. So part Z is the last 2. Which means that you should be picking option 4 for the answer. Okay, so hopefully when you look at the question that comes with a lot of info, because when I first read through the question, I'm also a bit confused. Okay, but when you look at the data, when you look at the experimental result, you should be able to infer certain information. Okay, the first thing that I realized is part X is probably the roots, correct? Then from there, then I slowly narrow down. Okay, from the roots, then what's the next thing that should come out? It should be the shoot, right? So that is how I realized that, okay, part Y should be the shoot. Okay, then after that, lastly, then it's just confirming that the leaf, the true leaf, right, is the last part that will develop. Okay, so the answer should be number 4. Okay, any question? Just now I saw that some of you were saying this question is a bit confusing and not very sure how to, okay, do it. Okay, I like science. I love maths. Yeah, me too, WL. Okay, I also like maths and science. Okay, I don't like English and Chinese. I used to do badly in these two. Unfortunately, English is something that is like compulsory and important for all like levels. Science is fun when learning new topics. Ooh, okay. Yeah, because a lot of science concepts I think are pretty interesting, I would say. Okay, yes, I'm reading the comments. So this is the time where, like, if you have any question, maybe you can ask. Okay, then I will try to answer. Okay, but maybe not maths question. I love all subjects except Chinese. Okay. Okay, so now you are talking about what subjects you like or dislike. English, I think, can be also fun, but it is like very natural for you to like something that you're good at. So I guess if you are good in English, you will very naturally like English. What is the hardest science question in the world? I have no idea what is the hardest science question in the world. I think the hardest science question will be things that are not yet discovered, right? So, like for example, I don't know if that is a good example now, like how to get a quantum computer to work like easily. Okay, so what is outside there in the universe? There's a lot of question which we actually still do not know how to answer, right? Because we are still like discovering and learning a lot of things. Okay, I guess all of y'all have no question to ask, right, about that question 3. So I'll just quickly move on to question 4, right? Okay, question 4 shouldn't be too difficult also, so I'll just quickly go through it. Okay, diagram below shows the life cycle of an animal. Okay, so from the picture we can clearly see that it is an animal that goes through a 3-stage life cycle. Okay, and then it goes through the nymph stage, right? So we also know that it is an insect probably. Okay, egg, okay, nymph and adult. Okay, so which animal is likely to have the life cycle as shown below? Which animal is likely to have the life cycle as shown below? Okay, beetle, I hope by now you know that it goes through a 4-stage life cycle. Okay, so definitely not. Okay, chicken, although it goes through a 3-stage, but chicken do not go through the nymph stage. All right. Okay, is it number 3, butterfly? Butterfly, I think, is the most common, is the most popular 4-stage life cycle insect or animal that we always use. I think by now everyone should know that a butterfly goes through a 4-stage life cycle, so definitely not number 3, right? Yes, Annie, you're correct. Okay, it is obviously number 4, our favorite animal, cockroach, right? So you see a cockroach, right? What do? You always run away or get the insecticide and then spray the cockroach until it dies, right? So cockroach goes through the 3-stage life cycle. Okay, it goes through the nymph stage, right? So it check these two things. So you definitely should pick number 4 as the answer. Okay. Patient teacher, are you good at science? I guess so. So okay. What other question? Teacher, a baby vomited milk in the lift. Oh no, that sounds like a bad thing. Okay, so maybe you can help to clean it up. Okay, or inform the cleaner. I think there's a number that you can call to inform the cleaner. Then you can then they will send people down to clean up the lift. Okay, but baby's vomit is not as bad as an adult's vomit. It's not gonna smell as bad. Okay, although it is gonna smell bad, but I hope there is secondary school science. I mean, when you go to secondary school science, WL, you will definitely be learning science again, right? I think secondary school science is, should I say, more interesting? I don't know. Okay, it can be interesting to some people, it can be not so interesting. Okay, any other question? Let me see. People are just trolling in chat. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, this is an open chat. Usually when there is no control or no policing, right? People will just go crazy, right? Okay, but I hope that there will be some proper question. Okay, hi, C, I'm here. Okay, yes, I can see that you're here. So, how do people exist? Okay, okay, I see. C, you are Chloe, but there's a few Chloe. I don't know. Are you the good Chloe or the bad Chloe again? Okay. I teach at the Sengkang CC A grader patient. Yep. If you go there to attend lesson, remember to say hi to me. All right. Okay. We move on to section B. Okay. Oh, patient, you go there. Good. Then when you see me, just now I was saying, right, you don't stand at the corner and stare at me. Then I don't know why you are. Just come over here and say hi, teacher. I saw you at the TikTok live, and then I'll be relieved that you're not trying to like you're not angry at me or something. Okay. But you go on Saturday, then you'll see me on Saturday. Saturday I am always in room 4. If I remember correctly, that is room 4. Okay, say hi to me. Tell me your patient. I think I will remember your name. I hope I. Oh, Sunday. Oh, okay. I won't be there on Sunday. Okay, Angel, you go on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm also not there. Wednesday, I'm here. Okay. Okay, before I continue on with the OEQ section, maybe I will just talk about the next live, right? So okay, I'm not gonna end, but next live is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is English, so remember to attend. I know WL you will be attending for sure, okay? But tomorrow is 6:30, okay, not 7. All right. Okay, let's go through this question 5. We are now moving into the OEQ section, but this question is on light. So it is not a very difficult question also. So Peter shone a torch on the ball and a shadow is formed, right? So hopefully you'll still remember what is a shadow, right? A shadow is basically an area, okay, where the light, okay, cannot reach. Okay, or to put it simple, it is an area where light is blocked, right? So when light is blocked, you're gonna form a shadow. Okay, so this is a very typical setup that you always see, right? There is a torchlight, okay, it's gonna shine light out. Okay, then there is a ball over here. Probably it will block light, so the light will shine like this, okay, and then you probably will see something on the wall, right? So part A, okay, a shadow is formed when light is, yep, this one, a lot of you are already typing the answer. So light is blocked. Okay, by what kind of object? I hope you all still remember, right? It is blocked by an opaque object, okay? Okay, so any question that I need to answer? Shadow is formed when light is blocked. Okay, very good. I feel like meeting the A grader teachers. You feel like meeting the A grader teachers? Okay, I mean, sure, you can come down to Sengkang CC branch and then you will meet me. Okay, but only on Saturday. Okay, any other question? What is the cure to cancer? Okay, there's no cure to cancer just yet. Hopefully, you will study hard, patient, and then you become a good doctor, and then you will come up with a cure for cancer. Okay, we're waiting for the next generation to take us there. Okay, let us move on to part B. Okay, a shadow is formed when, okay, sorry, draw the shadow of the ball that is formed on the wall. Okay, so you need to draw the shadow that is going to form on the wall. Okay, so you need to understand how the light, okay, is going to shine. Okay, it's going to shine something like this. Okay, light is going to come out. Okay, but this part is going to be blocked, right? So this part is going to be blocked, and then okay, this part is where the light will shine. Okay, and then you're gonna form a shadow over here that looks a bit like this. Okay, so you can draw the shadow over here. Okay, I can draw a very nice circle with the help of the app. Okay, but I am going to shade it. Okay, do I have black color? Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna shade it purple then. Okay, so with the help of the app, I can also shade it very nicely. I know that you can use a pencil and then shade it, right? Okay. Okay, so the shadow of the ball should look circular. You should be able to draw like a circle, right? Okay, hopefully you're able to draw a nice circle. Must your circle be perfect? No. Okay, agak cook. Your circle don't have to be perfect. I think as long as I can make that yep, I can see that it is a circle, then it should be fine. You can't do that. Yep, because I can play cheat a bit. I have the app to help me draw a very nice circle. Okay, so this question, drawing the shadow shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, let us move on to question 6. Okay, on the digestive system. Okay, digestive system is something that is always asked. My teacher said it is incorrect. Wait, Angel, your teacher said what is incorrect? Okay, I can't see. It is impossible to draw a perfect circle. Yeah, I mean, if you're using a pen and paper, the circle drawing is incorrect. Then how should it be drawn? Like, what should I draw then, Angel? Use a pencil and color it. Yes, yes, yes. But because I don't have a black highlighter, so of course you're supposed to use a pencil and color it like this, right? And not draw lines. Okay, but I don't want to color it until the whole thing is black color, right? So you all can use the pencil to color it, but of course I'm shading it just to show you all that okay, you're supposed to color it, all right? It is not a perfect circle and why got purple color. Yes, I'm using purple color to represent black color. Okay, I think all of you are very particular about how I shade the circle, so I am going to find that black color. Okay, where's the black color highlighter? Okay, I think it is here. Okay, it's not exactly black also, it is gray, but I think it's fine. I think it will make you all less angry. Okay, hold on, let me shade it gray color, okay, to denote a shadow. Okay, yes, a shadow shouldn't look purple, it should look black and gray. Okay, so now Ken, are you all happy with my shadow now? You should be an artist. Unfortunately, I also am very bad at drawing. Okay, much better. Thank you, Merlin. Okay, pass. Good. Okay, we move on to the next question, shall we? Okay, question 6. Diagram below shows the human digestive system. So, the digestive system is something that is very popular. Okay, hopefully you still remember all the different parts, right? So, it starts from your mouth. Okay, and then the food goes down to your gullet. Okay, it goes down to your stomach. Okay, it goes down to your small intestine. Okay, and then goes down to your large intestine. Okay, hopefully you still remember the function of each and every part, right? But some basic things that you need to remember is where do digestion occur, right? So, or where is the part that digestion do not occur. So, digestion do not occur in the gullet and the large intestine, right? So, gullet and large intestine does not carry out digestion. Okay, so hopefully you still remember this. Okay, let me just write no digestion. Okay, large intestine also no digestion. Okay, I'm also not gonna go through each and every the function of each and every part, right? I hope that you all still remember what is the function of each and every part, okay, especially your mouth, small intestine, and large intestine. Okay, typically your exam paper like to test you on these three parts. Okay, part A is asking you observe the diagram above and name the parts of the digestive system represented by P and Q. Okay, which I have already answered. P is over here, Q is over here, right? So it will be the gullet and the stomach. Okay, very easy. So those science topics that require you to memorize information are typically the easiest kind of topic. All right. So next, okay, they're asking for the function of part S. Okay, part S is your large intestine, correct? So what is the function of your large intestine? Okay, so eat. Okay, does anyone know what is the answer, or rather, what is the function of your large intestine? Ah, okay, YS, very good. Absorb water and minerals. Yes, okay, but from undigested food, correct? So remember to add that on, right? So for part B, you can say it absorb. Okay, excess water. Okay, and minerals. Okay, from undigested food. Okay. Any question for the part B? I think shouldn't have any question. All right. Yes, I'm writing on the iPad. Su Tao 98. Any other question? Oh, okay. Then we move on to part C. Okay, part C is asking you in which part PQRS will digestive juices be produced. Okay, so just now we already said that there's no digestion in P and S, correct? So digestive juices will be produced over here in Q and R, right? So remember for P and, okay, was it S? Yes, P and S, all right. Okay, no digestion. Okay, so right, we know that it will be part Q, okay, and R. Okay, the question never asks you to like do anything else. Just tell us which part, okay, do will digestive juices be produced? Okay, so shouldn't have too much problem. Shouldn't we have a break at 7:39? I mean, I can just read through the comment, and that will typically be like a break for a few minutes. Yeah, but usually this is just a 1 hour live, so you won't be having a break lah. I mean, Angel, nobody's gonna stop you from having a break if you want to. So I think you are already having a break, right? By asking me, can I have a break? So it looks like you're not working very hard, like you're not busy doing work. Because if you're busy doing work, then you won't be able to ask me like, can I have a break? Was my science good when I was younger? Yeah, typically my science and maths are good, but my English and Chinese is like totally rubbish. You're eating dinner. Oh my goodness, I have not had dinner yet, but I'm not hungry, so it is okay. WR, what are you eating? Yeah, that's why I teach science. Although I like science and maths equally, I think both science and maths are pretty interesting to me. Okay, but when it comes to teaching, actually I also like to teach maths lah. Okay, but But science is fun to teach because science you can use a lot of different ways to teach. Okay, can use more pictures, can use videos, can use experiment, all these to teach, right? So it is a bit more interesting than mathematics. Okay, but mathematics can be easier to teach. Okay, depending on the kind of students you are working with. Okay, no question. Let me just slowly scroll to the next question, question 7. Okay, so hopefully you still remember the digestive system, right? That is typically a very like popular topic. All right. So let's move on to question 7. Okay, diagram below shows the life cycle of a cockroach and a butterfly. Okay, cockroach and butterfly are very popular, right? We know cockroach is goes through the 3-stage life cycle. Just now, right, in the previous few questions, we were just talking about it. Butterfly goes through 4-stage life cycle. Okay, looking at the diagram, hopefully you still remember, right? This is, of course, the egg stage. Okay, egg, and then nymph. Okay, and then the adult stage, right? And then for the cockroach, the young looks like the adult. Okay, but for the butterfly, they go through the egg stage also. Then after that, they go through the larva stage and then the pupa stage. Okay, then they turn into the adult. Okay, typically, any animal that goes through the 4-stage life cycle, the young will not look like the adult. All right. How do you memorize 4-stage animals and 3-stage animals? I can't remember. Okay, there's only a few animals you need to remember. You don't need to remember all the animals. Okay, so maybe it is a good idea for you to start with just one animal, okay, which is the cockroach and the butterfly. Okay, and of course mosquito, right? Mosquito is also very popular. So you don't need to remember all the animals. Remember, you just need to remember the few very popular ones. All right. So don't try to memorize a lot of things. Start with just one thing to remember first. Okay, once you realize that you can remember that one thing consistently, then you move on to try to remember another thing. So then slowly you realize that now I can remember 2, I can remember 3, I can remember 4. Then you will slowly be able to remember more and more. All right. Okay, part A is asking based only on what can be observed in the diagram. Okay, so what you can see from the diagram, right? Observe is what you can see. Okay, list one difference between the life cycle of the cockroach and the life cycle of a butterfly. So do not compare the size, shape, and color. Okay, anyway, we can't really see the color. Okay, so I think the very obvious thing to compare will be their stages in the life cycle. Okay, so the life cycle, okay, of the butterfly, okay, has 4 stages. Okay, but the cockroach, right, our favorite cockroach, okay, has 3-stage life cycle. Okay, any question, any interesting question about this question? No. Okay, I guess not. You're talking about games. Okay, so all right, remember in this case, just talk about the 4-stage and 3-stage life cycle. I think by now you all clearly should be able to identify a few animals that go through the 3-stage life cycle and 4-stage life cycle. All right. Okay, we go through part B. Okay, butterflies lay many eggs. on the leaves at one time, okay, suggests a one advantage of, okay, this behavior. So a lot of animals and insect, right, typically they do not take care of the young. For example, the butterfly, right? So once they lay the eggs, they will run away, right? So they, okay, I shouldn't put the arrow there. Okay, I should put the arrow here. Okay, butterfly, they do not, okay, take care of the young. Okay, unlike I think typically a lot of mammals we will take care of the young, right? Because mammals typically only give birth to a lot lesser young. Like humans, typically each time we only give birth to one children. Okay, but animals that do not take care of the young, right? They lay many eggs at a time, right? So this is to make sure that, okay, they can increase the chances of the survival of the eggs, right? So that this is to ensure the continuity of its kind, right? Okay, there will be more butterflies. I mean, yes and no. Okay, it depends on the environment also, right? Because sometimes predators may eat the eggs. Okay, sometimes the egg may not hatch, right, for various reasons. Sometimes the surrounding may not be a favorable surrounding. Maybe the surrounding is like on fire, accidentally catch fire, then all the eggs will die, right? Okay, so in this case, it is when they lay many eggs, right, it is to ensure that, okay, to ensure the continuity. Okay, let me make sure that I scroll up a bit more. Okay, continuity of its kind. Okay, so that at least some eggs, okay, will hatch. Okay, and then they will grow into, okay, the adults to continue, okay, the life cycle. Okay, any question about this part B, this kind of question? I think you see it very frequently. Okay, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I hope by now you know how to answer this type of question. Okay, any question? Let me see. For N level I got C for science. N level I don't know if they call it science. Okay, and then if you got C, okay, I believe you already tried your best. Okay, hi, Audrio61. I hope you are not like 61 year old or born in the year of 61. Is 70 upon 100 for science good? I would think it is pretty good, 70 upon 100, but good is subjective. Like some people can see 90 as not good, but some people can see 60 as good. It really depends on like the context, right? If let's say you're always failing your science, then getting a 60 is gonna be very good, right? But if you're always getting AL1, okay, then getting a 70 is gonna be bad, correct? So 95.5 over 100 for science test good, and 89 over 100 overall good. Yeah, I think Angel, that sounds like a very good very good result. Okay. Okay, let us go through question 8. All right. So this question looks like a very interesting question because it is on experiment. So Evelyn wanted to find out if light is needed for seeds to germinate. Okay, so this one we already know that light is not needed. Okay, light is not needed. Okay, however, you know, in an experiment is to prove a certain concept, right? Although we learn in our textbook light is not needed, but sometimes you need to do the experiment to prove it. So that's what Evelyn wants to do now. She wants to conduct an experiment to find out if light is needed for germination. Okay, she has the following material. So there are two plates, plate A, plate B. Okay, there's some seeds. Okay, cotton wool, right? So cotton wool is probably used to hold the water. Okay, and then we need to arrange the steps. Okay, arrange the steps in the correct order using number 1 to 5 in the table below to show how she is going to carry out the experiment. Okay, step 3 has already been given over here. Okay, let me read through the steps first. All right, so the first one is, okay, wet the cotton wool. Okay, so wet the cotton wool is to get to ensure that there's water, right? And place them on plates A and B. Okay, add equal amounts of water daily to the cotton wool. Okay, so this add equal amount sounds like something in the later stage, right? To make sure that they get enough water. Number 3 is place the plates with cotton wool and seeds at 2 different locations. Okay, so in this case, the 2 different location is probably where the change the variable of, okay, light is. Okay, so probably one place you're gonna put in a dark place, the other place you're gonna put in a bright place. All right. So adding equal amount of water daily to the cotton wool, this is a constant variable that should be done, right? Equal amount of water is a constant, right? To ensure that it is a fair test. All right. Okay, and then put equal number of seeds on each plate. Okay, so again, this is a constant, right? Equal number of seeds. Another constant. Okay, and then the last one is observe the seeds on both plates daily and record the results. Okay, so observing and recording the results sounds like the last step. Observe the seeds on both plates and then, okay, record the results. Okay, so without doing at all these, like wet the cotton wool, add equal amount of water, and add equal number of seeds, right, you will not be able to observe the results, correct? So I would think that the last one is step number 5. Okay, then you have to think, right? Do you wet some cotton wool first, add equal amount of water, or put equal number of seeds? Okay, so just now I think Merlin, you suggested a sequence. So maybe I can try to see if Merlin, what you suggested is going to work. You're saying it's 1, 4, 3, 2, 5. So you're saying first wet some cotton wool. Okay, put equal number of seeds on each plate. Okay, place the plates at 2 different location and then add equal amount of water daily. Okay, Angel, you also suggested the same thing, so I would think that is the answer. Okay, so if first you wet some cotton wool, okay, and then place them on plates A and B. Okay, so place the cotton wool first, then after that you put the seeds on the cotton wool, correct? So yes, okay. Then after that you place the plates in 2 different location. Okay, but you cannot just leave them there and don't care about them, right? So in this case, the step number 4 is to make sure that you maintain the experiment, right? Number 4, you add equal amount of water daily to make sure that they get enough water, because if they don't get enough water, the experiment is going to fail. Okay, then the last step, then you observe, right? Then you observe and see if, oh, okay, what is happening to the seeds, and then you record down your results. Okay, part B wants you to suggest 2 locations to place each of her plates for the experiment. Okay, so suggest a place that is very bright and suggest a place that is very dark, right? So a very bright place will probably be like maybe the field, the garden, the balcony, okay, any other bright places. Okay, so I'm gonna write in the garden. Okay, and then a dark place will probably be like maybe your storeroom. Where else? Can I say the toilet? I don't know. Okay, a dark place. Yeah, suggest anyone can give me a suggestion of a dark place. Cupboard, yes. Okay, YS, very good suggestion. A dark box, maybe in a box. Okay, super. But we must make sure that there's sufficient air also. So it must not be like an airtight box. All right. So anything else? Okay, it is saying that no, I am not inactive. Okay, so I'm still active. Locker. So inside a locker, is it well ventilated? Okay, I suppose I hope it is well ventilated. All right. So suggest a dark place. Maybe I will go with in okay a dark room. Okay, under the sofa. Okay, under the sofa already sounds like a good suggestion, but make sure that your sofa is like tall enough to allow your plants to grow. No, I'm not ignoring anyone. I just like cannot catch up with the storeroom. Yeah, okay. Storeroom is sounds like a good suggestion. Okay, or like what Crystal suggested. Okay, storeroom. All right. Okay. Any other suggestion about like a dark place where you can put this experiment? Okay. So this is the last question. Yep. Okay. There's no more question. And then before we go, okay. So remember, if you want to try for the online lesson, right? You can. Oops. Okay. Sorry, not this one. Okay. Yep. Go to the agrader.sg then /live. Okay. From there, then you can contact for a free trial lesson to try the online lesson. Okay. And the next live will be tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow will be P6 English. So we will go through things like grammar close, editing, okay, complete close. Okay, if you are like me when I was young, like I am absolutely like very lousy in my English, then maybe you can attend the English lesson. All right, so you can also interact with teacher Lin, right? It is for P6. Okay, English, I think if you are P5, or even P4, you definitely can just join and listen. I think you will learn a lot of things. Okay? Oh yeah, WL, you're saying that tomorrow you will not be here. Okay, so any more question before? Yep, I see you in 2 weeks time. Hopefully you'll enjoy your Christmas, eat a lot of things, get some good present, and then followed by the New Year. Okay, enjoy your New Year, and then next year it's time to work hard and study hard. All right, so enjoy the festive season while you can enjoy. Next week is not me. Next week is the P6 science. All right. So next week will not be me. So I will be back in I think next week. Next week do we have live? I think next week don't have. Next week is like the rest week. Okay. Yes. Okay. But but I'm not doing the P6 like TikTok live. I'm doing the P5 TikTok live. Okay. Will it be you again next time? Like next week. Is it next week or next week? Okay, I am also confused, but you will definitely see me around. Will we get anything for A grader for Christmas? The students, I'm not sure. I think will get something, right? Typically, A grader always gives out something during the festive season. Okay, so I'll see y'all. Bye. Right. Have fun for your Christmas, New Year. Bye bye. Chinese New Year.